Hello, everybody. Um, just some little information out there. Lately, for the past month or whatever it was, YouTube made it an update, and when they made it an update, I do not see the comments. You guys wrote it down. I have to go manually, go to each video and start seeing the messages. And what it does is that right now they begin to do it again to send me whatever you guys responded to my videos. So if I miss your respond on any of my videos, so I'm sorry. There are about 300 of them, I think. So I have to go and look at it for it. The best case is actually go into Facebook, write it Dio Veselinov right there. That's my name. You can take the name out of the YouTube channel. You can message me there on the Facebook. You can send me a private message, or you can just send me a friend request and ask over there. Because for me to get those questions out on the YouTube, I don't see them very often. So, but I saw a question that was today. I saw it and I said I'm gonna go ahead and make the video. It is about what is your truth. And what's the truth, and also what is my point of view about the union, what that is. So I want to show you the question, and the question came in from Rolly Chowdhury. That was like 3 days ago. I just responded today. Hi Dio, what is the truth actually? People talking about their truth and others' truth. How to define truth? I will be honored if you reply about union. What is your point of view of the union in this world as inevitable of might for evolution or ascension? You don't have to be TF if you are incarnated as TF. Should be an union. But if your weekend came as a twin 10. I don't understand that part right here. It's kind of like a mixed up. But I'm going to go ahead and actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to answer this part right here. What is truth actually? People talking about the truth and others' truth. How to define the truth. So, that is something new I'm going to be doing it today. Hopefully you guys going to like it. The question is, what is the truth first? So, basically the truth is only a truth. Cannot be changed. And this is the part of the truth. And that truth right here, if you take a look at it, it's truth. And it cannot be changed. So basically in you have a soul, you have a heart, and you have a body. So all of those three possessions, you begin to have some truth. But the union of all becomes the fully complete truth. And that truth exists within the universe. You cannot change it. You fall in love with someone, guess what? It's the truth. You fall in love with someone. The biggest mistake what the people do about the truth is that they try to hide it. But the universe knows about this truth. You cannot change it. It's the ultimate truth. Once something has been done, the action has been done, the some energy has been done, it is the truth. Even if you're trying to hide, to cover it, the universe knows. God knows the truth. You can't hide the truth from whatever happened to it. The biggest mistake that people do is that they try to cover it, the truth in their body, like they don't have resonance with people. They try to hide their truth in heart. It's like, hey, I don't like this person, but I actually like it. The worst part that comes in is the soul. And in the soul, the situation it's even worse. Reason is why in the soul. The whole part of of the soul situation comes in. This is the divine. This is you. This is your TF. And the worst part of the whole thing is divine knows the truth. When you get ignited as a twin flames, the truth is revealed. And that is the whole truth. The challenge that the twin flames has is when they come together for a union, is they to go ahead, be completely honest in body, in a heart, and a soul. And a lot of the people has challenges to get completely honest. What it's mean honest is, for example, to take everything out, to take blockages, to take limitations, to take anything that prevents them to be the truth. To tell the truth, you have to take off everything. You have to be, usually the people, what they do when they fall in love, when they're together and they want to show up the truth, they take off their clothes and a body level, and guess what? They show themselves. But that is the love that exists, also known as a sexual love. What happened is that sexual love, after a while, the sexual love does not really complete the picture. It's only in the body. And then what happened with the most of the people is that body love, they look for someone else. And then look for another, and over and over and over, until they evolve enough to understand that the love exists in the heart. Once the love begins to exist in the heart, someone breaks your heart. And you learn what real love is. So you look for another one. And then you learn what? You learn the real love exists in us all. Now, the hard part is to admit to someone that you love them in all those 3 levels. And the biggest challenge that we're seeing within as a twin flames is the challenge of admitting to the truth. This is why the person, your twin flame, also known as a runner, they're running away from it. Why are they running though? A lot of the runners, actually, what they do is they understand this connection. During the ignition process, all this shows up. The love is there, the bubble love is there, everything is there. You establish these connections between you and divine, and you and your twin flame. And they know throughout the vibrations that this connection is real. The question is that the one accepting the situation. And when accepting the situation, it begins to travel all the way up to become one with the divine. The other, however, decides not to. Simply because for them, the truth, it's in their ego. The totally opposition of the divine. for them the physical exists, they will find all the reasons not to believe in this part. They will believe in everything not to believe in this part, until time comes in and the divine sends them a message of what's going on. The hardest part though is that when you're like this and you trying to use the mirroring effect, you're trying to affect this part. This entire part right here you're trying to using to tell them, hey, I'm your twin, hey, I am this, hey, I am that, and you're trying to get this connection of your twin flame go back to the divine. You cannot do this. This, what's calling programming, also has another word, manifesting. You're trying to manifest something that divine has to do. And this is your truth. You have to face in your truth. You have to understand your truth about this. And about your twin flame, about a union part, let me read the questions again. As I'll be honored if you reply about the union. What is your point of view of a union on this world as of inevitable or maybe or might not? Union. What is the union? Union is acceptance. And a lot of the people have a challenge within the acceptance because the acceptance is something that it's required, but it's require understanding. And a lot of the people think that the twin flame is exactly the same as them. Your twin flame has so many levels. Your twin flame has, first of all, soul. They have mind, they have heart, they have body, they have culture, they have religion, they have whatever information inside of them. You have a soul, you have mind, you have heart, you have body, you have culture, you have religion, and whatever else it's in there. So, while you ignite, the divine puts this part together. And when Odysseus exists together, a lot of the twin flames in a union, they see that, but they don't accept it. Why? They don't accept it because all they do is they see, oh, he's got a different mind than mine. Oh, she's got a different mind than mine. She's not truth in her heart. Well, he's not truth in his heart. Well, he's younger or he's older. Well, she's younger or she's older. Well, he's from different culture, different background, different skin, different she is different background, different culture, different skin. Oh, different religion. It's different religion. So what happening is about a union is that they all look at the difference inside of them. And when I look at the differences, so basically the twin flames is like this, and here is the differences. So now, those differences they create the separation. There is no unification here. So the union begins to learn acceptance. But to begin to understand the acceptance, it first of all has to gain understanding. And when it gets to the understanding part, it begins to learn to accept the differences. Once accept the differences, and the differences are accepted, they become a truth. So what happening is, the truth of the union begins when the twin flames stop seeing and start accepting. They're accepting that they have a different mind of things, which is they have to communicate to work together. They have different stuff in their hearts because they have a different body, but they accept it to work as one. They accepted their bodies, their age difference, the age gaps, they understand this. They become one of their culture, because their culture becomes love. They put together the part of religion and whatever it is, and all this becomes one. And that's how the truth of the union begins. When they see the difference, they accept the differences, and the difference are no more difference once they are accepted. So that is the part of, I hope you understand about this question, and I want to finish it up with the last part. As for evolution or ascension, you don't have to be a TF, but if you're incarnated as TF, should we or should be on reunion? First of all, before you do that, I'll go back into the truth. The question is, are you a truth in yourself for your twin? If they don't want to be their truth, that is their problem. If they have a challenges to accept who you are, if they have a challenges to accept the connection, if they have a challenges of whatever obstacle is, union or reunion is a tough question, because a lot of the people, I will make another video by the way, we'll talk about this. A lot of the people get an earlier union, and that is a lot of dangerous part when they are an early union. And it's not about the union or reunion, it is about the journey. Each individual part of the twin flames, each couples, they have to face their own journey of union. How that's gonna happen, when that's gonna happen, and how it's supposed to happen, only the divine knows. The hardest part that I'm seeing is there is a people out there that they try to say, I want to manifest my twin. You can manifest something that you cannot. Divine is the one who in the first place manifested you and your twin, not you. If you're trying to manifest your twin flame, you actually, what you do is you trying to use the old system of ego to go ahead and force something. You cannot force something. Out there in the universe, nothing is forced. Everything flows. And you have to learn to stop the programming. You have to learn to stop everything of this kind of like a force of what you should be. And the last I want to finish with this to this video is, when you meet your twin, how are you gonna be true to them? The best part to be with your twin flame and the truth is take off the face mask of you, take off your clothes away from you, and take it off all the boundaries and limitations in the soul. And you tell them everything about you with 100% honesty. Because there's gonna be the vibrations in the soul, vibrations in the heart, vibrations in the body at the same time. Because with your twin flame, you should not have to hide nothing from him. You have to be able the capabilities of telling them absolutely everything. Honestly, God, everything. And when that moment comes, you will be prepared for it. You have to feel comfortable with everything. Because in this kind of like a connection, there is no something that you have to hide. Because if you hide something, you lie about something. You try to protect something. The universe knows the original truth. And you can't hide it. Once the universe knows the truth is truth. The most part is when you're in that kind of relationship, partnership with the twin flame, you begin to understand how the beauty is to tell everything your twin. It's incredible. It is totally incredible because everything flows into it. I know some of you will tell, well, Dio, you're not in a union. Yeah, I'm not in union. But I actually practice this with somebody else. And this is how I know. Because my twin does not even have the guts to go ahead and see me. For whatever reason. That is her problem. Not mine. Anyway. The question about you and your twin lies inside of you. How honest you are there. Your truth is your truth for you. You don't have to worry about your twin flame, how they're living on their truth. For them, if this is you, this is your TF, and they're living in the ego, for them, this is the truth. For them, they don't care about the law of the soul, of the divine. They are blinded. For them, you're old. For them, you have a different culture. For them, you might have a different understanding. They will look all the differences that I wrote it here, and they will find all the difference for the reason not to be their truth with the divine. That is not your problem. You are responsible for this part right here. And that has got to become your full truth in you, from you. And you have to begin with honest, 100%, you to yourself. And that's begin when you tell the truth out there to others. How it is. And how to begin to break that part is tell something about yourself that you find like they will be judging you big time. Like, for example, you do something that it's way out of whack and nobody knows about it, and you don't want to say nothing about to nobody, and you go ahead and tell someone, see if they accept you or they judge you, and you don't say this to no one. But if it is the truth, say it. See how you're going to feel, and that's gonna break those limitations inside of you to learn to be your truth, to speak the truth, because you're not gonna care about what others will think, because the real truth is that you do this for yourself, and it's the truth that it's out in the universe. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it helped you out. I hope I answered your questions, and you know that. Be love.